Today we will be interviewing college students at Liberty University to discover their insights on the prevalence of alcohol abuse on college campuses and in the general population.
So, how would you define an alcohol use disorder?
An alcohol use disorder I would define as something that is dependent upon alcohol, possibly stemming a lot of your joy from that or something like that.
So, what percentage of students do you think meet the criteria for an alcohol use disorder?
Um, in a secular university or even just here?
In general.
In general, um, maybe 60%.
Okay. Would you be surprised? Would you be surprised to hear that's actually just at 20%?
Yeah, a little.
Okay.
I went to a secular.
So, what percentage of young adults ages 18 to 25 do you think have engaged in binge drinking in the past month? Yeah.
Well, now that I've heard 20%, maybe 15.
It's actually at 39%
Oh.
of college students have done binge drinking, or in the past month. So that goes out to about 13.6 million young adults, so 2 out of every 5. Out of all crimes committed in the U.S., what percent are alcohol related?
30, maybe.
Closer with that one. It was 40%.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you define alcohol use disorder?
Alcohol abuse disorder.
Alcohol use disorder.
Probably using alcohol in a way it's not meant to be used, or not in a safe manner.
Okay. And what percentage of young adults do you think have engaged in binge drinking in the past month?
It's been a pretty busy month with spring break and stuff, so probably around 70 to 80%.
It's actually 39%.
Alcohol use disorder. Or what do you think is an alcohol use disorder?
Uh, an alcohol use disorder is a disorder related to alcohol that is passed down genetically.
Okay. Next question is, what percentage of students do you think meet the criteria for an alcohol use disorder?
12 to 15.
Okay, you're actually pretty close. It's right at 20%. What percentage of young adults ages 18 to 25 do you think have engaged in binge drinking in the past month?
Just Liberty students or
College students in general.
college students? You said percentage?
Yeah, percentage.
I'd say 50 to 60.
Okay. It's actually 39%, which goes out to about 13.6 million students, and it's like 2 out of 5. Wow. 2 out of every 5 students. Out of all crimes committed in the U.S., what percentage do you think are alcohol related?
Ooh. Let's say 65.
Okay. It's roughly 40%. Yeah.
What would your definition be of an alcohol use disorder?
Definitely someone who relies on it too frequently, so just using it as like a crutch to get through life kind of deal.
Okay. The exact definition of it is a clinically significant impairment caused by the recurrent use of alcohol, including health problems, disability, and failure to meet major responsibilities at work, school, or home. And what percentage of students do you think meet the criteria for alcohol use disorder?
Go 45%.
It's actually 20%. Okay. And what percentage of young adults ages 18 to 25 do you think have engaged in binge drinking in the past year?
60%.
It's actually 39%. Out of all the crimes committed in the U.S., what percentage are alcohol related, do you think?
55%.
Not too far off. It's 40%. All right. Thank you for your time.
Based on the answers provided in these interviews, it is clear that there is a lack of knowledge on the topic of alcohol use in the community. Education for any topic is the first step towards preventing that problem. And because alcohol is the 4th leading preventable cause of death in the United States, it is imperative to inform those who are struggling with alcohol use the negative effects that it has for themselves and the community. Beneficial programs such as Alcoholics Anonymous, 12-step programs, and other counseling services are available in every major city in the United States and in smaller towns as well. When utilized, these services will help to lower the prevalence of alcohol abuse in the United States.